I want to let y'all know, everybody, we've been talking about, starting a podcast. We did. First episode launches tomorrow on this channel. Come back tomorrow night, Thursday, and every Thursday, we are going to be launching a podcast. Me, my dad, Big Country, we are going to be the host with special guests rolling forward. But come back in here tomorrow night and watch our first episode. Why you always want to hurt me, man?
Yeah.
See, chat, guys, the dude is always just trying to hurt me. I just try to do good. I pay you on a weekly basis. I try to buy you lunch. I try to take you around the world. I'm like a sugar daddy. Getting no sugar.
I've been trying to.
No, stop. I don't want no sugar.
Let me tell you something.
I don't want no
Stop
sugar.
complaining. Just stop complaining. All right, you do your part. I try to do my part. Now you don't want none.
What's going on, guys? We are back here in the shop. As you can see, it's the first time PRENUP has been back in the shop. How long has it been? I would say at least 4 months.
August.
Yeah.
Almost 5 months.
Almost 5 months. Big Slink. We're back from PRI. We had to get the wheelie bars and that back on there because we are heading down to Bradenton Motorsports Park this weekend. Where are we going this weekend?
Christmas tree drags.
Christmas tree drags. Guys, I seen you on the comment section, and yes, we've talked about it, but we are getting the car ready. We are going down to Bradenton Motorsports Park Friday night because we are going to make some test passes at Cleetus Mcfarland's Christmas tree drags. We are also going to be in a grudge race. We locked in a grudge race with Jack Stan Jimmy. Who'd we lock it in with?
Jack Stan Jimmy.
We will be racing him heads up. That means both of us are going to line up, normal. I have to give him a half a second on the tree head start.
He drives that turbo 240, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to give him a half a second head start on the tree. So basically his side of the tree is going to drop. It'll wait a half a second, and then my side of the tree is going to drop.
And I got deja vu.
And I got to try to chase it down.
I got deja vu.
Yeah.
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
And we're going to come out the same
So,
time, too.
we're going to try. So I got to chase this guy down and see how close the race is at the finish line. We'll see how it plays out. We're going through. We're maintaining everything on the car. The car just, got fixed at Modern.
It wasn't even that big of a deal.
It was a big deal that we couldn't win the race. You got to think about it, Slink. We could have possibly won that race.
No, we were going to win that race.
The car was running good. I'm not going to lie. Coming off Texas, going to Arizona, the car is running good right now. It's working good. We just had a little malfunction. But the guys at Modern knocked it out, and we were able to fire it up, take it home. So Slink went through and drained all the engine oil, drained our transmission fluid, our rear gear oil, and put everything brand new in it to be able to go down there and test this weekend. We got our VP product. Shout out to VP. They've been on board with us for the last 2 years, and we just secured another deal with them guys for 2024. I run VP products in all my cars, starting from the fuel in the front to the oil in the engine to the rear gear oil, the brake fluid, all the brake clean to clean the car. Everything is VP. Wouldn't be able to do that without these guys. So Slink got oil in it. Like I said, we're going to go through, pull these valve covers off. I need to go through, adjust the valves. It's been, a couple weeks before we've raced or made a pass, and we will be firing the car up, getting it all ready, and loading the trailer back up. The trailer was kind of a mess. Slinky already went through, got it all cleaned for us, and now we're just going to go in there and organize and get it ready. Another big thing that we got going on, y'all know that we extended the shop. We got that all done over there. We'll go over there in a minute and show y'all. I've been working, trying to get the epoxy floors and everything in. I did, get an estimate from quite a bit of people, and it was like 12, 15. One guy said 22,000 to come do the epoxy floors.
Dude, I don't know how people charge that much. I'll be honest with you.
I
couldn't put that on my conscience.
I said, you know what? If it's going to be messed up, I'd rather just spend the $1,500 of material and let me mess it up myself. So I think it came out pretty damn good.
Looks good.
Looks good.
I think it looks nice.
We'll walk over there in a second, But you know, we got more room in the shop now, guys. We're getting our lifts to come in. I am putting a 4-post lift and a 2-post lift in the shop. Sir Vincent, the new Lexus at Cameron Johnson Race Cars, it is finally finished. We are going to be picking that car up this afternoon too. We'll be talking about that on the channel here in the next couple videos. But we got a lot of stuff happening, man, and we wouldn't do this without y'all. Another thing that we're going to be doing is after we do the Christmas tree drags, we will be pulling this motor, transmission, everything out of the car, and we're going to send this car up to Wizard because there is some updates that we need to do to it. And then I'm going to have him paint the chassis up front, seal it, get everything works good, because you know the chassis is all, you know, painted inside here, and it looks good inside here. Basically from this side of the car back, I know some body deals are a little messed up, doors don't really shut too good, but we're going to get all that fixed. But everything up here we are going to get painted, redone, powder coated, put back together, and probably put this car on small tires and go run some small tire racing. There's some grudge races coming up that we want to try to hit. There's some big money shootouts. I think one's for like 25 grand, the other one's for 50 grand. So there's some big stuff that we need to hit. So we need to get to testing, and we're going to be bringing that to the channel as well. But other than that, we ain't got too much shit going on. I can't show y'all our special 4-link setup. So what are you doing under there?
Just checking everything, making sure everything is good, tight.
We'll go through and adjust the valves and get all that ready and fire this thing up a little bit. And of course, we are going to show y'all, but let's go ahead and walk around the other side real quick because that stuff is drying. Yes, we got a Camaro chassis out here. I did sell it. Guys coming to get it this weekend. We just set it outside real quick because we're working on prenup. But yeah, the stuff is drying. Put, you know, 2 coats on it. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of messed up a little bit. As you can see the lines and stuff back and forth. So they gave me this sand texture stuff. I've never done epoxy floor in my life, guys. You know, I laid my coat down and they told me just, you know, to spread the sand out. If I would have thought about it, you know, the right way, I would have went and got a spreader, like a seed spreader or something, and we would have just put it out that way. Instead, I was just walking around the shop just, so that's where you see the lines in there. When I put my second coat on, I came up with a bright idea. I should have done it the first time. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I literally just threw the sand up in the air against the ceiling and let it fall down, and it kind of was a lot more even. So yes, we still got the lines in it. I did talk to the company. They did say that some of that stuff will come out. Just let it dry up, broom it off a couple times. You are going to lose some of that, which I'm okay with. So hopefully that is how that plays out. Man, I'm excited to get this side of the shop done, get the lifts in, get the cars home, and be able to start working out of this side of the shop. And then we'll get that side of the shop clean, and we'll be doing the epoxy floor over there. And yes, we will be a lot better that time. Another thing that I am not going to do is I am not going to roll this floor in again. I rolled this floor in not once, but twice. My next time I do epoxy floor, I will be spreading it out, and I will be getting my little squeegee. It'll be running around with it. But we now have a 50 by 84 foot shop, concrete floor. It'll be closed in. I'm waiting on my doors to come in. I put another 20-foot door right here. I put a 12-foot door in the back. We also are gonna be getting millings. I paid to get millings here. We're gonna be putting millings across the whole entire back side of the shop, because where the race rig is, we'll actually walk over there real quick. We used to have to, and y'all seen it in videos, where we had to pull the rig out here, back it up, unload, do all that. I don't want to do that no more. I put a 12-foot door in the back of the shop so we can put the millings out back. We can actually unload our trailer and drive through the back of the shop. It is a little messy over here right now because we've been cleaning, trying to get everything ready. 1, we got to hit this race this weekend, but 2, just getting ready for the 2024 season. But check out Little Pete. Little Pete did good this year. We also got a new merch trailer, guys. We'll talk about that here in a little bit as well. But we're getting everything cleaned out. But as you can see, it's just all grass right here. We'll be knocking that stuff down. I did buy millings, bringing them in. I'm gonna rent a bulldozer. Yes, I know how to run equipment, guys. Coming from a construction background, I'm certified. But we will be able to unload the trailer. We actually pulled PRENUP out and drove it around that way. It did get stuck in the mud over there. So that's the reason why I want to get Millens down. But sooner or later, we'll be able to go right into the shop and do whatever we need to do. But yeah, man, it's starting to come together. I can't wait to see what all happens and what all we bring. But we got a lot of stuff going on, and just trying to bring y'all as much content as we can. Moving forward, we're growing. We're almost up to 90,000 subscribers. Our goal is to get 100,000. Yes, the shop is a little messy right now, and it's because everything is actually over here, and you know, stuff's out of our merch trailer and everything we've got going on. But enough of me blabbing and just talking and ranting and moving on. What are you doing?
Talking to somebody.
Really? Such an inconvenience.
We ain't touched that thing since yesterday.
We did. But another thing, before we jump into you know, freshen it up, I just want to give y'all a little deal. You know, Slinky's been doing good. He had his little mishap there in Arizona, but we learned from that. We're good. I am going to start showing Slinky a little bit more. You know, Slinky can go through, he can pull a transmission converter, he can pull the rear gear. He knows enough about, you know, converter bolts. I let him go ahead and torque and check the converter bolts. He drops the pan. He puts all the oil and fluids in the car. He's learning as we go. So going into the 2024 season, I told him the next two things that we're going to be working on, one is going to be packing a parachute. So we're actually going to take one of my old chutes, we're going to screw it to the wall, and we're going to let Slinky just pack chutes. I'm going to show him how to do it, and he's just going to keep practicing. The next thing is adjusting valves. I am going to go ahead and start showing him how he needs to adjust the valves on here, because my game plan is for the 2024 race season, season 7 of Street Outlaw No Prep Kings. When we make a pass, when I get back to the pits, I want to jump inside my merch trailer so I can meet y'all, hang out with y'all, interact with y'all. While I'm doing that, we got to be able to maintenance the car and look at that. So I'm trying to get my guys set up to where they're able to get that going, so we can knock two birds out with one stone. We can multitask, get it going. Y'all can have the experience that you came there and paid to have, and we'll be able to race, sell merch, have fun, and the guys will be able to go through. If there's something catastrophic or something real serious, I will always be the last one, and I'll make sure I jump in and do it all. But I'm just trying to release myself from some duties. I just took a duty.
Did you?
I took a good duty. But release myself from some duties so we can ever be able to accomplish more and get more. Man, I need a haircut bad. But yeah, man, so we'll be showing Slinky how to adjust valves and stuff, so you'll be able to see that in this video as well. And then we'll be getting this car fired up, getting everything ready, and once we're all good to go, then we're going to be loading it up and heading out to you know, Cleetus Mcfarland's Christmas tree race.
Trying to get it out.
What are you doing?
Trying to get it out.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you got me sick. Come on, man. We got shit to do.
Taste it. Here, taste it. I can't smell. Taste it.
Tell them what we're about to do right now.
Tighten the belt.
How do you tighten the belt? Listen, I showed you how to do it. You show them how we do it now. I'll help you.
This one's not marked. The other one was marked. It was colored.
Right there. All right, guys, so we put some tension on the belt right there. As you can see, yes, we do use the side of the block.
Is it on there?
Yeah. So we put some tension on it, you know, like that right there. Go ahead a little more. And then we tighten it up. Usually, I'm the one that does the tension on the belt, and Slinky does this.
Other way.
Now what you do is you just tighten it up, because you can't have a loose belt. What happens when you have a loose belt?
Heads fall down. Loose belt on here.
I just picked up what you said.
Loose belt on this means it belt either gonna break, fall off, or just not run. It needs to be tight.
Yep. And then what do you do after that? Check it, and it's like a banjo.
Like a banjo.
Boing, boing. So we're good to go. It's also good, guys, you know, we're going through the valves and stuff. We got to use the top of the blower because it's too cluttered down there. You can't get a wrench on it. If we had to, we could, but
oh, that's so much harder.
yeah, it's harder down there. So it makes it easier once this belt's tight to be able to put our ratchet right here. and be able to turn this motor over to be able to go through all our valves. So there's a lot of people that do things a little different. Just keep spinning, Slink. I'm gonna show Slink how I do them, how I've always done them. It seems to work, everything's good. So basically, you know, you got your valves, they open and they close. So that's how we're gonna go through it. So how I go through, you see how this exhaust is going down? So right now it's opening up. Go ahead, keep going, stop. How it's starting to close right there. We're gonna come up here, we're gonna mess with our intake. This being a new motor, and it's so cold out here right now that all these are gonna be tight. They're all gonna be toughed up, and so that's why we're gonna go through and we're gonna adjust them, get them all ready. I set my stuff at 9 to 10 thousandths cold, and I set them around 19 to 20 thousandths hot. So after we make a full pass, come back, motor's all hot and everything, we'll adjust them and look through it all. But we're gonna go through, we're gonna put a little time lapse on real quick, maybe add some music, and show Slinky how we adjust these valves. All right, let's get to it. Put lubed up our blower, did all that. It's cold out here right now, so you know we got our alcohol. Y'all seen it plenty of times. We pour it inside the hat, but because it's cold out, we're afraid that the car's not going to want to fire up. So we did mix some gasoline in with it, and we're going to try to fire it up real fast. But what were you going to ask?
You want me to trick it in?
No.
Huh?
No.
Yeah, let's pull this away.
Probably have to trick it. Let's just see what it does.
Ready? Go ahead. Then he got some oil on his head right here, just trying to burn it off. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Kind of slow.
What? Pretty rough.
That's all I want.
Give me let's idle it down a little bit.
What do you mean?
It's a little different from, you know, being out west to coming here back home now. So we're gonna go ahead and adjust our idle and adjust our barrel valve.
Yeah.
Check it one more time. What did you think it was idling at?
Oh, about 109, 110.
No, idling.
Oh, it was like between like 18 and 20, or 18 and 2000.
Alright. So, alright, let's alright,
Hey, your red car's on there, right?
no, it's at North Carolina and Wire.
Oh, that's what you took over there?
Yeah.
What are you racing this weekend?
This one.
This one.
Come on, man, ain't that bad.
I have my mouth open.
Woo! We're ready!
You turn the fan on, bro.
I'm fucking geared up! I'm ready to go! Let's go! I forgot that we had this fan.
I'm crying this shit like fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh, why y'all want to mask that alcohol shit?
It's alright.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we got to fire it up.
It's not hard for your lungs.
We're good to go. You thought that shit you hit was hard? Coming here.
That ain't even hitting nothing, dude. That's
Alright, so guys, we're headed to the Christmas tree race this Friday. We got a grudge race with Jack Stan Jimmy. We got PRENUP all fired up. We're gonna go through. We're gonna get ready. Hell yeah. I'm ready to see what happens. Let's go, boys. What about Slick? Slick, I forgot we had this fan, dog.
Oh my god.
We're good to go. Hey, at least we know what's up now about, you know, putting gas.
Yeah.
We can always do that. Hell yeah. Ran it through the gears, did everything. Slick's just got to top it off with fluid. And we're ready to go. If y'all haven't done it already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn that bell notification on. If you're coming out to the Christmas tree race this weekend, we will be there. See y'all later.